So I'm going to start my music. If you are playing using the playlist I provided or your own music, you might want to just cue that up now. Okay. Just take another moment, start settling in. I brought a blanket onto my mat today because I was running over the weekend and I fell down and I skinned my knees just like a little kid. And so it's kind of sore to put weight on my knee. Sometimes if you have bony knees or sensitive knees, it's nice just to have extra padding too. So you might just want to have like a folded blanket nearby. I will bring the floor to you. One other thing I would suggest, I forgot to mention as we were settling in, is possibly just like a pillow or a couple pillows nearby. Could be helpful for the second part of practice today. So I'll bring this over here. So, all right, super glad to be with you. So this is a celebration of balance movement. The first part of class, we are going to be working with more yang or masculine type of energies. And when I'm talking about masculine and feminine tonight, I am not talking about gender. I'm talking about, I'm talking about the energy that maybe would be associated with that. And this is outside of whatever gender you identify with. All human beings, regardless of gender identity, have masculine and feminine energies. And when we are able to have natural balanced manifestation or expression of all of our energies, we're able to experience ourselves in true wholeness. So the first part of the class, we're going to engage with more of that yang or maybe masculine style energy. We're going to move and feel heat, have rhythm, be working with expansive and outward action and moving really purposefully. And then we're going to balance that with more of a yin or feminine energy. Once we've built some heat, we're going to come into some postures where we're able to really open, experience our layers of being, connect with our intuition, and really kind of have some postures that we hang out in for more time and are able to turn inward. In a way, I kind of like to think of this as moving from the doing to the being. And every aspect of life needs both things. We need both the action of being able to do and flow and be purposeful in movement. And then we also need the aspect to be able to turn back inward and connect with intuition and knowledge and inner wisdom. So the class flow will be, we'll warm up our bodies, we'll move through that yang practice. We'll pause at some point there, give you space for intuition, and then we'll come all the way into more of the yin or the feminine side of the practice. My intention is to celebrate the dynamic balance of our bodies together and being able to just enjoy and be grateful to be able to move and also to be still. So much gratitude to be able to do and to be and to balance both. All right, so let's begin. So I lied, if you want to start your music over, if you're on the playlist or if you're on your own, just beginning to start over there. And we'll actually just begin tonight by coming all the way onto all fours. So bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. Feeling the support of your solar plexus or your solar plexus chakra, just lifting up and just adjusting so you feel really supported in this shape. And then from here, just begin to breathe a little bit, noticing what happens when you breathe in and what happens when you breathe out. And as you breathe in, just lift your chin, lift your tailbone, drop your belly through, let your belly fill with breath. And then when you breathe out, just rounding your chin to your chest, tucking your tailbone under. And just coming through both these shapes. Inhaling, lengthening your spine. And exhaling to round. So moving through, just starting to wake up your spine. And experience your shoulder blades coming together and apart. Experience the tip of your pelvis and the lift of your tailbone, as well as the tuck of your tailbone and the lift of your pelvis. Just moving through, becoming present to your body. You can close your eyes. You can start to just feel your body from the inside out. And maybe even starting to make circles. Maybe your ribs start to draw circles. Switch directions whenever you're ready. Maybe even starting to make some C curves with your spine, turning to look back at one side of your hip, shortening that side of your body, and then coming back through, feeling your body in center, and then shortening the opposite side of your body, looking back at a hip lengthening. Just moving through both of those shapes. And then when you feel ready, just go ahead and sit back on your heels, widening your knees out, dropping your head to the earth. And just feel your body breathe in this shape. Keeping it active, knowing that we're going to build a little heat as we begin the practice. Just reaching your fingers forward, maybe tensing your fingertips, feeling action in your arms. And then walking both hands over to the left side of your mat, stacking your right hand on top of your left, and then sinking into this shape with a long. Feel your body breathe here, breathing into your right ribs, into your right lung. And then coming over to the other side, stacking your left hand on top of your right. Lengthening through your left side body this time. And slowly walking back through center. Up and back, roll your heels back toward the earth. Push through your hands. And come into this upside down V shape, taking a long deep breath in. And breathing out. Maybe you pedal through your legs, bending your right knee, and then alternately bending your left, reaching your right heel toward the earth. And then when you're ready, just exhale, come down and push back into this child shape again. Taking a breath in, and a breath out. Breathing in, rising up, and then breathing out, finding downward facing dog. Inhaling here, exhaling, pushing back. Inhaling, rising up. Exhale, settle into the shape. And when you're ready to breathe out, finding your way back to the earth again. One more time, breathing in. Exhaling, and just staying here in this upside down V or downward facing dog. Go ahead and begin to just lift your right leg up, keeping both of your hips balanced here. And then drawing your right knee through, dropping your left knee. And then inhale, just begin to rock your pelvis forward and back. Let your head and neck follow as you rock forward, lifting your chin. And as you rock back, rounding. This might be a great time to bring the floor to you if you'd like. Bringing blocks under both hands or pillows or something to bring the floor up. And just taking a little flow here. And then when you're ready, connecting your hands to the earth, finding the upside down V shape, taking a nice full breath in, and a full breath out. And then inhale, floating your left leg up, keeping your hips parallel. Exhale, stepping it through. Dropping your right knee to the earth and finding that same flow on this side. So the inhale lifts your heart, bringing weight forward. And then as you breathe out, rounding. Feel free to hang out in either side of this shape that's interesting. Maybe it's useful to stay and take a couple breaths with your weight rocked forward. Or perhaps even just rounding and feeling the opposite. Rocking your weight back. And then as you feel ready, tucking your right toes under, stepping to the top of your mat. Finding a forward fold here. Letting your head be heavy. And then lengthen the back of your neck. Maybe you even want to invite a little movement here, just letting your fingertips trace the earth, painting on the floor. Whenever you're ready, slowly stacking your spine back up, coming to the top of the mountain, rolling your shoulders back and down. Taking a couple rounds like this, feeling your shoulders move inside your shoulder sockets. Connecting with your breath. And just to invite a little bit more energy, we're going to practice something called the breath of joy. So it's really common here to sometimes judge yourself or when you're trying something new, perhaps it feels a little bit odd or you feel resistance. That's okay, that's totally normal if you've never done this before. The way that it works is it's 3 short, quick breaths. So you breathe in, bringing your arms out in front, breathe in, bringing your arms out to the side, breathe in, arms come overhead. So it's 3 short, quick breaths like this. And then breathe out, hinge at the waist, let it all go. So we'll do that together. Keep going. And if you feel dizzy or have high blood pressure, just leave out bringing your head down. Bring just your arms down. Keep going. Don't worry so much about the arm movements. Just focus more on breathing in, in and let it go. You can move at whatever pace serves you tonight. Few more rounds. Last one. And then slowly find yourself standing in mountain, bringing your hands to your heart, crossing your right hand over your left. Just take a moment and acknowledge your own vibration. Become aware of how your body feels. Feel where you can feel your feet touching the earth. Notice your breath and acknowledge how it flows in and out. Perhaps you can feel your heartbeat. Acknowledge any emotion that might be present. No need to worry about attaching a story to how you feel right now. Just maybe in your mind without having to say anything but the name of the emotion. You just name it. Notice thoughts. Just witnessing your thoughts as they rise up like bubbles and slowly float away. And acknowledge the divine inner witness, the one who watches your thoughts, the one who names those emotions, the one who feels your body, the one who experiences the energy of your breath. As you acknowledge that divine inner witness, ask, what might I most need right now? What do I need to know? And then as you feel ready, releasing your hands from your heart, inhaling, sweeping arms out to the side, up overhead. And then exhaling, taking a swan dive, forward fold. Inhaling, gently tracing your fingers up your legs, making a flat back. Exhaling to fold. And stepping your right leg back to a long lunge. Settling your right knee down onto the earth. Inhale, breathe your arms up alongside your ears. Exhale, return your hands to the earth. Stepping to the top of a push-up. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower knees, bringing elbows right alongside your ribs, lowering all the way down to your belly. And then pulling back with your hands as if you were trying to slide your mat back. Gently lift up to a baby cobra. Exhale, coming back down, tucking toes under, lifting your hips up and back, finding an upside down V shape, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, sweeping your right leg up. Exhale, bending your right knee, stepping it through, dropping your left knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up, going to your ears. Exhale, soften into your shape. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Tuck your toes under. Left foot meets your right foot and you fold. Inhale, sweep arms out and up. Exhale, drawing in through your heart. So that sun salutation or Surya Namaskar C, we're going to do a couple rounds of this, just warming up, flowing through. Inhaling up. Exhale, swan leg down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back this time first. Your in breath rises your arms along your ears. Out breath settles your hips. In breath, shine your heart up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Stepping to the top of a push-up, breathing in. And this time you can lower knees and then chest or all as one piece. I'm going to do knees and then chest today just because I have an injury I'm healing. Inhaling. Exhaling, hips lift up and back. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Just reminding yourself that you are your best teacher. So take any really purposeful action you need in this shape to help support yourself here. Maybe you move your hands closer together. Maybe you externally rotate your elbows. Maybe you push more through your hands or bend your knees. And then when you're ready, inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Dropping your right knee, inhale, lift up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming to the top of your mountain. Exhale, drawing through your heart. So what we'll do now is just take this one breath per movement. So we'll go through both right and left side. I'll cue one breath per movement, but if you're moving at a different pace, then please, by all means, let that be your guide. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lower, right leg sails back, knee drops. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, top of a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pulling back. Shoulders roll back and down. Smile your heart up. When you're ready to breathe out, finding downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, step it through, dropping your left knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float down. Left foot steps forward to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out to the sides, up overhead. Exhale, drive through your heart. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg shoots back. Left knee drops, arms rise. Exhale, floating down. Top of the plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale, step it through. Right knee drops, arms come alongside your ear. Exhale, floating arms down. Exhale, left, right leg meets left. Inhale, breathe arms out to the sides of overhead. Drawing your hands into your heart. Once again, pausing to acknowledge your own direct power, intentional action. And then inhale, breathing arms out to the sides. Taking your left wrist in your right hand. Inhale, breathing in. Really root down through all four corners of your feet and just take a gentle bend to your right. Pulling gently on your left wrist, your left arm, just gently pulling your left ribs away from your left hip. Root down through your left foot. Breathing here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And when you're ready, come back through center. Taking a big deep breath in. Exhale, your left hand takes your right wrist and you gently bend to your left. Making space between your left ribs and your right ribs and your right hip. Rooting down through your right foot. And then inhaling, coming back through center and sweeping your arms out to the side, folding forward, shooting your left foot back. Turning your left toes out to the long edge of your mat. And then your right foot, still toes facing the short end of your mat. Position your left foot so that if you drew a line from your right heel would intersect the center of your left foot. Using your left arm, draw a big rainbow circle, rising up, stacking your ribs over your hips. Settling into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So here, find what you need to feel your warrior power in your base. So you'll want to just check in to make sure you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. Just really making sure you're centered and balanced over your hips and feeling strong, powerful yang energy. When you're ready, inhale, reach your right arm forward. Exhale, trace your left fingers down your left leg. Coming into humble warrior, peaceful warrior. And then flowing your right forearm to your right leg, coming into extended side angle. And then we'll flow here. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Moving through. Dance it with your own breath. Maybe you feel the rhythm of the music in your space. And just let it be expressive, outwardly showing what's really true for you right now. Moving fast or slow, hanging out in either one of the shapes. And when you're ready, cartwheel your hands down, turning to frame your right foot. Stepping to the top of your plank, take a nice long breath in. Exhale, lower down, bring your elbows right alongside your ribs. Pull back to your hands, lifting, smiling your heart up. Exhale. Coming into an upside down V. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Turning your right toes out. Sweeping your right arm up, finding warrior 2 on this side. Set up your base here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tip back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, finding extended side angle. Perhaps you find a little more space and you come a little lower, bringing your left hand on your left ankle and moving and dancing through both of these shapes. Maybe you're building a little heat, feeling that yang energy of the sun, feeling bold and expressing yourself. Hanging out and exploring any place that you feel open and curious to. And then when you're ready, cartwheeling your hands down, tucking your right toes under, stepping to the top of a push-up, taking a long drink in. Exhale, take your flow, lowering down. Roll shoulders back and down, lifting your heart up as you drink breath in. And then exhale, upside down V shape. And then inhale, floating your right leg up. Draw it right through center and just hover for a second. Inhale, finding your length. Exhale, your right knee finds your right elbow. Inhale, coming to the top again. Exhale, this time your right knee will find your left elbow. And then from here, you can straighten your right foot out, letting it hit the earth, and then sliding out, bringing your weight onto your right hand, and coming through ball and triangle. And then when you're ready, bring your left hand back to the earth, unwind your hips, finding downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then when you're ready, same flow with your left leg. Lift your left leg up, draw it through center. Inhale back. Left knee finds left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Left knee finds right elbow. Stepping your left foot through under and behind your right arm. Bringing weight into your left arm. And releasing your right arm up. Take a breath here. Maybe you can rotate your arm. And then when you're ready, turning to face the center of the mat. Lifting your hips up. Perhaps even pausing, bringing these down. And taking a moment in child's form. Feeling a breath here. And then when you're ready, spreading your fingers wide. Lifting your hips. Coming up to find your upside down V shape again. Acknowledge where you're at. Notice the heat you've likely built here. Inhale, lifting your right leg up this time. Putting a bend in your right knee. Stepping it forward, but not all the way to your right thigh. Might be handy to bring your blocks nearby. And then just coming into a pyramid shaped base. So your hips are in the same plane. So plugging your right hip back into the right hip socket. Left foot comes forward so that your hips can be even to one another. Inhale, lifting up to a flat back. So you're tenting your fingertips are coming onto blocks. Exhale, fold forward. Try to be like that. Inhale, lift. Plug that right hip back in. Exhale, lower. And then from here, just let yourself soften into the shape. Bringing your hands together, perhaps, adding a little extra balance and more of that engaged yang heat building energy. Bringing your palms together, interlacing your fingers, releasing your index finger, and stretching out of your hips. Take a few breaths here, just exploring the shape. Continue to invite your right hip back into the same plane as your left hip. And just notice where your energy is. Is this a place that you're comfortable or uncomfortable? As long as there is no pain, just examine what this resistance might be if you have any. And then when you feel ready, either using your blocks or bringing your hands to your earth, put a bend in your right leg, lifting your left leg up, just keeping your hips parallel, and draw some circles in the sky with your left foot, looking back at your right knee. Switching direction. And then bending your right knee alongside your left, coming into the half squat. Use your blocks in front of you if you like. Just take your weight into your left hand, bending through your left side, lengthening through your right, and then making some circles. Taking your body forward, bending to the other side. And just feel the miracle of your body moving. Your own unique expression. Maybe you even push into your hands and lift your hips up a little bit. Just allowing yourself to be in play in the energy of heat and rhythm and expression, moving outward. Maybe it turns into something totally different than what I'm doing. Whatever it is, let it be here. You are a unique being. Take a baby flow here, just rocking forward onto the earth or onto your blocks. Lifting your left leg up, in breath, out breath, come down. And perhaps even add a circle when your out breath comes down. You make a big circle with your arms coming back to the earth, pushing up. And this could be enough. This should be enough. Said I would be enough. Taking a few more rounds here. Coming back down to your half squat. Pushing your hands into the earth. Stepping back, doing the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Knees bend harder as one piece. And exhale, lift your hips up and back. Breathing here. And when you're ready, floating your left foot up. Stepping your left foot to set up for a pyramid on this side. So both legs are straight. Bringing your left hip back into your left hip socket, bring your right hip forward. Set your blocks nearby if you want. And inhale, feel your flat back, level hips. Exhale, fold. And take a few breaths like this. And then when you're ready, perhaps just experimenting with involving your hands clasping together, interlacing together. Maybe even do it the way that doesn't feel normal, the way that you don't automatically interlace. Releasing your pointer finger, reaching out of your hips. Take a few breaths here. Maybe even adjust bringing your right foot closer if that helps to keep your hips level. And just feel the activated energy of this shape. When you're ready, moving into a standing split, bending your left knee, releasing your right foot from the earth, and just beginning to make some circles. Exploring and feeling the space in your hip socket. And when you're ready, switching side direction. And then bending your left knee, bending your right knee. Pausing just to notice how you feel. Bringing your left hand to the earth. Lengthening through your right side body and then rounding forward and around, switching your weight into your right hand. And then flowing through. Perhaps letting your imagination just be totally expressed here. I'm just imagining we're all together. Perhaps you let it expand, lifting up. Just let this dance through your body. And then when you feel ready, taking your flow here, lifting your left foot up, and then coming back down. Right foot, circle your arms. Connecting your breath to your movement. In, breath sweeps your arms out, heart open. Out, breath folds you forward, lifting up. Few more cycles like this. And then bringing your hands to the earth. Bringing your right foot and left foot under your hips. Taking a forward fold here. And then inhaling, coming all the way to the top of your mountain. Drawing confidence, strength into your heart. Whatever else you might need right now. And then when you're ready, just taking your weight into your left foot, extending through your right toes. Coming into Warrior 3 or Virabhadrasana 3. Feel one line of energy from your head to your toes. Perhaps even reaching your fingertips forward. I happen to have a window in front of me, but you can just reach out, extending all the way through your fingertips. And then when you're ready, just step your right foot down into a lunge. Get yourself set up here. Taking a big deep breath in, lifting your ribs up away from your hips, and then bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left leg. You can always drop your right knee or play with both. See if you can put all your awareness in 3 full, very purposeful breaths. And slowly unwind. Bringing your hands to frame your front foot. Step your right foot to meet your left, folding forward. And then inhale, sweep arms out to the sides, up overhead. Drawing through your heart. Drawing in whatever you need most right now. And then inhale, sweeping arms out to the sides, up overhead. Drawing through your heart. As you slowly tip forward, lifting your left foot up into warrior three. Extending arms. Finding balance here.
So I just kept going. I just kept going.
And then stepping your left foot back. Finding the top of your lunge. Deep breath in, lift your ribs up. And when you're ready to breathe out, locking your left elbow to the outside of your right leg. Breathing here.
And I've been having me a real fun time. It's so nice to know I'm gonna be alright.
And when you're ready, on releasing your feet, framing your front leg. Stepping to the top of a push-up. One more breath in. This is our last yang or masculine energy building posture. Maybe find the edge of your feet here. Notice how you interact with this kind of energy in your body. And when you're ready, let yourself float all the way down into your belly. Turning your cheek to one side and just feeling your body breathe on the earth. And slowly, just bringing your forehead flat. Interlacing your fingers behind your back. Just squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another. Bringing your toes and feet together. Let an in-breath lengthen you from your toes all the way to the crown of your head, keeping your chin tucked. And just lifting up. Feeling your body breathe here. If you want to kind of give yourself some support, just bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And begin to move into this yin space, the feminine energy of opening, compassionate, wise reception. Engaged. Can you allow some release to begin? And then as you're ready, slowly rolling back and down. And then pushing up and back, coming to sit in child's form. This time bringing your hands palm up back by your feet. And just letting yourself soften here. Moving away from the doing and into the being. And you begin to feel your muscles and your tissues softening away from your bones. And giving into gravity. Feeling your bones sink even. It's totally normal that we come into this inside space, we notice our minds thinking.
change or do or push or pull or do anything with it. Just notice it. Expanding your breath all the way into the back of your spine, filling behind your heart, filling behind your sit bones, filling the back of your body. And just let everything go with a deep sigh. And slowly bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, gently pushing up. If you have a blanket nearby, we're going to come into what's known as frog shape. Be your guide here. And your in breath, let it flow all the way through your body. And on your out breath, see where else you can let go. Where are you holding in your body? And just notice it. And sinking deeper with each breath. And then slowly bringing weight into your hands. Bringing your knees together. Sitting back on your heels. Just moving into the space where you move into more of the space of the moon. That word. This might be a place where a pillow on your lap would be really helpful. Coming into another shape that we'll be in for a couple minutes. Just inhaling. Feeling the length of your spine. Connecting your fingers to the floor. And then exhale, just rounding forward. Inhaling again, lifting. Exhale, letting go. Coming into this reflective space. We enter into the feminine energy. This is an energy that is focused on outcomes or doing as much as it's focused on opening and receiving. What more can you open to here? Notice what's happening with your breath. How can you continue to let your body, feeling your muscles melt? Seas dry up and the mountains way down. Love will live forever in the infinite. Forever in the infinite. What else might you be able to release here? Feel in your body where you might be holding or grasping. I believe only in love. Very intuitively and intentionally let that go. Even if the sun is level to the ground. Slowly, seas dry up and the mountains back yourself back up. Forever in the infinite. You're using your pillow, setting it to the side. Scooting your body forward. And with awareness, roll your spine back and down onto the earth.
Take a moment just to let yourself melt into this shape. Feet flat on the floor. And then just gently bringing your knees into your chest. Gently drawing your knees in. Staying here for just a moment. Continuing to invite the energy of melting and dissolving, and fluidity. Notice maybe you're pulling really hard with your arms. Can you just let your hands rest? Ready, draw a deep breath in, bringing your knees toward one another. Exhale, teeing your arms out to the side, palms flat. And then just bringing both of your knees over to the right. Gently placing, and you can place a pillow underneath your knees to help bring the earth to your legs as soon as you feel like you'd like that support. Bringing your right hand on top of your right knee. Trying to gaze back at your left fingers. And melting and releasing. Letting go completely. What could your breath tell you right now about letting go? Just letting yourself be here. And layer by layer, releasing and releasing. Lifting your legs up, back through center. Drawing a deep breath in. And then breathing out, dropping your knees. Cross your body over to the left. Sinking your right shoulder down into the floor, into the ground. And each exhalation, allow gravity to draw you deeper and deeper into your shape. Center. Drawing your knees into your chest gently with your hands, bringing your head and nose towards your knees, just sealing your practice. Offering some gratitude to your body, to movement,
balance to the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you. As you feel ready, come into rest. Coming into our final releasing energy. Letting your feet flop out to the side. Turning your palms toward the sky. Allowing just a few more moments to melt and let go. Anything else that you're holding on to. Staying here as long as you need to tonight. I was beginning to draw in deeper, longer breaths. Connecting in your body. Doing that purposeful action is needed where it lives. And perhaps even just placing a hand in that space. And then in the same balanced way, acknowledging where in your body you can connect. Feeling and acknowledging your wholeness. Drawing a long, deep, energetic breath in. Letting it go with the sigh and love in me. Feels the light and love in each of you. Thank you for practicing with me and celebrating movement with me today.